Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to game number 2. You're watching game number 2 scrimmage. Against Buzz NTX 2010 versus 643 Fast Pitch. Leading off here, number 20 for 643. We'll line out your defense here quickly when we get a moment. Looks like we've got number 10 Kenna behind the dish, number 21 Mia over at third base, number 13 Gabrielle over at shortstop. Looks like number 7 Trinity over at second, number 12 Alyssa over at first. Outfielders, number 1 Collins over at right field, number 3 JC in center field, number 6 Avery over at left field, and your starting pitcher for a Buzz NTX is going to be number 5 Kendall. Number 20 draws the walk. They get the leadoff hitter on. And number 14 hitting in the 2 spot now. And that'll be a ball outside. And there's a swing and a miss. Strike 1. And that'll be outside. Runner's going to take stolen base there. Will be no throwdown. 2 balls and 1 strike is the count. And that'll be down low for ball 3. Oh, they're going to try to get her on the leadoff at second, but the throwdown doesn't get her. She gets back in time. She'll be safe at second. Myra Page, welcome to the stream. And a nice strike 2 called on the outside edge there. Bring the count full 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position at second. And she gets a piece of it, fouls it over to the left side. She'll see another pitch. Jeremy Cole, Jim Welch, welcome to the stream. 8 viewers on this Sunday afternoon. Beautiful weather for softball. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. And Kendall will notch her first K of the game. Next batter is going to be number 6, hitting in the 3rd spot for 643. Has 1 out on her. Runner at second. And that'll be outside for ball 1. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to reset it, so I just turned it off and turned it back on and followed the prompts.
I was looking for when I left, and I figured out.
Yeah. Oh, and they get her at third on the stolen base attempt. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to tag any players on that one. But they get her out at third for the second out. And a swing and a miss. Strike 1. I think the count is 2-1. I'm not sure. Yep, 2 balls and 1 strike is the count. No runners on with 2 outs now. Good pitch. Looked like a rise ball. Bringing the count even now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's rekindle back-to-back strikes for the third out. Good defensive plays by the defense. Good top half of the first inning for Buzz on defense. And we'll head to the bottom of the first. You'll see the player cards coming up shortly across your screen who's leading off. But it's going to be number 3, JC, leading off, followed up by number 21, Mia, followed up by number 10, Kenna. It's going to be your starting 3 hitters for the Buzz NTX team. Looks like number 7 will come out and start in the circle for 6-4-3. Yeah, that just looks awkward with that brace on that leg like that.
There's no push.
Yeah, you can't have no push off.
We're just working her back, you know?
Yeah. I could imagine that just kind of throwing the whole overall mechanics off a little bit. But I guess, you know, scrimmage games are the best games to try to work yourself back into it.
Now batting, number 3, JC Smith.
So I'm going to guess we got started around 4:50. I did not. That's the only thing I didn't do is punch in the time.
They jumped and here got it going.
Oh, she tries to bunt, sticks it out there and leaves it. JC is going to take a strike 1, starting things off with. Oh, that's going to be high. Inside for ball 1. And that'll be low for ball 2. She does pull back in time for a low pitch. Bring the count now, 2 balls and 1 strike. Oh, nice little bunt there. Will she? There's nobody there at first. And they overthrow. They make the throw with nobody there. And she's going to go ahead and get on to second. That was awkward. Seemed like the first base went to the circle. And second didn't cover first. Little hiccup there on the 6-4-3 defense. We're going to have to scratch down a E3. All right, number 21, Mia, now in the box, has a leadoff runner at second scoring position. She's going to settle in the box here. And we will get time called for JC adjusting gear over there. And we're ready to get back at the action. And that'll be high for ball 1. And boy, he's going to call a strike on a high inside pitch there. If that's what he saw, that's what he saw. We do have a different home plate umpire. They did switch it up. So his strike zone is probably going to be different than the other. And, oh no. The throw over to third was errant. It gets past third base, and that's going to bring JC home. And they're going to put a score up on the board. So I think we have a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Pretty sure. Bases are cleared. It's all Mia's ball game now. And going to pop it up out of play into the stands for strike 2. Counts even now, 2-2. And that's going to be ball 3 down low, bringing the count full, 3-2. Margarita, welcome back. And right to the pitcher's glove. And that'll be out number 1. Ain't much you can do about that one.
Now batting, number 10.
We were wondering how her agility was going to be out in the circle, but if you hit him right to her. All right, next batter, number 10, Kenna. Only 1 out on her. No runners on. And there's a nice shot up the middle there. That's going to be a base hit for Kenna. Welcome back, Jennifer. Welcome back, Louie and G. Rudy, welcome back. We will get a courtesy runner for the catcher, number 10, Kenna. Mia, number 21, will come in. Number 6, Avery, stepping up to the box with a runner at first. Big home run in the first game. And they're going to try to throw him off with a bunt. And she'll be safe at first. There goes Mia over to first. Yep. Yep, they got her. For the second out.
Now batting, number 13, Gabrielle.
Maybe should have stayed put at second, but maybe Coach brought or told her to come on. Who knows? But Avery throws the defense off and lays down a nice little bunt there. And they weren't expecting it. Next batter up, number 13, Gabrielle. She's going to foul one off to the right side there for strike 1. Angelo Puma, welcome back to the stream, sir. Y'all are watching game number 2 of the scrimmage game, 643 against Buzz, here live at Brewer High School. And a swing and a miss on Gabrielle there, strike 2. Behind the count now, 0-2. Runner at first with Avery, 2 outs. Ooh. Did not hit her? I guess it didn't hit her. Coach over at first base, Davis, saying you could have wore that one. But that allows Avery on the pass ball to get over to second. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Gabrielle. 2 outs. Runner in scoring position now. And she's going to stay alive by fouling that one off. I wonder if there's any fish out there in that pond. Oh, and a swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that will end the inning for the 3rd out. But Buzz comes out quickly and gets a run in. 643 does commit 1 error. A little defensive mishap there. allowing the runner to come around the third and eventually home. And we will head to the top of the second inning where Buzz is leading 1-0 over 643. Laura Warner, welcome to the stream. Stephen Miner, welcome back. Thank you, everybody. Looks like we got 19 viewers on the stream currently. Thank you, everyone, for hopping on board, showing the love and support. Each and every one of you, your follow and your like has counted, has helped the page break the 1,000 mark area of followers. Now that we're 1,000 plus followers, we can monetize the page and accept donations for fundraising. If you ever feel so compelled, we do all this for you for free because we love to. We understand a lot of people can't make the games, so we have no problem doing what we do. But field rentals, equipment, games, tournaments, they aren't for free. So if you ever feel compelled, you can donate stars. 1 star equals 1 penny. Every little bit helps. All right, let's see who we got. Number 7 is going to be hitting in the 4th spot here. And she's got a ball 1 already on her. And that's going to be way outside in the ground there for ball 2. There's 1 down the pipe. Strike 1, bringing the count now 2-1. And now swing and a miss, foul tip there. Strike 2. And she fires 1 out to left field, and Avery gets a glove on it. Great catch. And that will be out number 1. All right, let's see. Next batter is going to be number 11, hitting in the 5th spot. Got 1 out on her. And I swing and a miss, strike 1. And it's gonna pop her over on the left side. Anybody gonna get a glove on it? Oh, Gabrielle just can't quite get there. That was deep in foul territory, but she made a long run to go get it. Good attempt. That'll go down as a long strike 2. Number 11 now finding herself behind the count, 0-2, has 1 out on her. Ooh, tight inside for ball 1. Breeze picking up a little bit, a few clouds, 64 degrees. And she'll battle that one off and foul it off. "13-mile-per-hour winds, not too shabby." Final, the first game was 3-3 tie, Angelo. Both teams in the last inning, the 5th inning, giving up some errors. Strike 3. Strikeout number 3 for Kendall in the game. But yeah, 6-4-3 had a misplay on defense and gave up a run on a wild pitch to allow Buzz to take the lead 3-2. Then Buzz turned around and returned the favor and allowed the same thing. And it ended up in a 3-3 tie. Next batter here up to bat is number 1, hitting in the 6th spot. And she takes ball 1. And I swing and a miss for strike 1 there, even up the count, 1-1. And that'll be a little high there for ball 2. Yeah, it's a good pitch right on the inside edge there of the strike zone, bringing the count even now, 2-2. 30 pitches for Kendall, number 5 out there in the circle for Buzz so far in the game. Has 3 strikeouts to her credit. And just a little inside, bringing the count full, 3-2. Good pitch, fouled off. She'll stay alive. And that'll be down low, and she will draw the walk. And 6-4-3 gets a runner on. Next batter is number 19, hitting in the 7th spot. Has a runner at first with 2 outs. And she's going to start things off with a ball 1. High pitch there. And that'll be down inside for ball 2. And a little low inside. Number 19 getting ahead in the count now, 3-0. And she will draw the walk. 2 back-to-back walks now from Kendall. Has runners at first and second. This is going to have a couple of words. Going to kind of calm her down just a little bit. Give her a break here. All right, no harm, no foul just yet. This will be number 00 coming up in the box. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Buzz trying to get out of the inning. That'll be inside for ball 1. Kendall needing to make a slight adjustment here. She's just barely missing the zone. There's 1 to the good. Strike 1. Deborah Matos, hi from Florida. How's the weather down there? What parts of Florida? That's another question. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And inside for ball 2, even up the count, 2-2. Two pitch. Hot, she says. Hot and humid, I imagine, huh? Already. And it's going to be high up there for ball 3, bringing the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. We're not there yet, Deborah, but we soon will be. Strike 3 called, looking right on the inside edge there. Good pitch from Kendall. And that will get the 3 out, and she gets out of trouble. And we will head to the bottom of the second inning, where Buzz with a slim lead still, 1-0. You'll see him come across your screens here. The next batter's up. Leading off will be number 27, Cosette, hitting in the 6th spot, followed up by number 7, Trinity, hitting in the 7th spot, followed up by number 11, Laney. Oh, excuse me, number 5, Kendall, hitting in the 5th spot. That would be number 5, Kendall, in the 5th spot. So I'm not going to say nothing. I ain't going to jinx nothing. But if you're keeping up with the game, you would know what I'm getting at. Hopefully that didn't jinx it itself. I've already been reprimanded once by the coaches. So me no say nothing.
Now batting, number 27, Posey Tyson.
Alrighty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the second inning, number 27, Cosette stepping into the box, leading off here, hitting in the 6th spot. Ooh, that was high there, right above her helmet. She's going to take ball 1. Ooh, good pitch to hit. Right down the pipe. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Antonio, welcome back to the stream, sir. Thanks for hopping on. And that'll be down low for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike's the count. And it's a good check swing there for ball 3. Kelly Casper, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you on. Another good pitch to hit, bring the count full, 3-2. Now you got to protect. Gets a piece of it and luckily fouls it off on a high pitch. Full count, 3-2 pitch coming. And she will draw the walk. Gets away with 1 there. 2 good pitches to hit if you go back and watch your at-bat, Cosette. But you're on base. That does improve the OBP. Number 7, Trinity now coming up the box, hitting in the 7th spot for the first time. Got a runner over at first. No outs. Showing bunt. Ooh, pops it up. And she'll be out for the first out. Cozy gets back to first.
Now batting, number 5, Kendall Jones.
All right, number 5, Kendall coming up in the box, hitting in the 8th spot. Has a runner at first still. Only one out on her. And she's going to fire one out there center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. That's going to move Cosette to second.
Now batting, number 11, Lady Marriott.
Next batter is going to be number 11, Laney, hitting in the 9th spot. She's got runners at first and second with only one out. And she's going to find the gap out there. Left center, that's going to drop, go all the way to the fence. Here comes Cozy around third. Kendall's going to settle in. He's sending her home. Here she comes. That's going to be a 2-run double for Laney. And they jump out now, scoring 2 on that one, going 3-0 over 6-4-3. All right, your next batter, number 12, Alyssa, coming up with the box, hitting in the 10th spot. She's got a runner in scoring position over at second. Only one out on her. And the bats are coming alive for Buzz NTX now. Takes ball 1, down low and away. And fires a hard one out there. That's going to land fair ball. Here comes Kendall around third. This is going to settle in there. Safe at second on a slide-in double RBI.
Now batting, number 1, Collins Mercadante.
All right, we've got time call from the coach for 6-4-3. Going to gather his offense around. And that looks like that's going to do it for number 7. 30 pitches. Gave up 3 runs. We're going to see a new pitcher now. So you got time to go to the bathroom, pop something in the microwave, get you a fresh drink or whatnot. Number 11 will come in for number 7. Another Brewer alumni coming to the Brewer High School. Ella is her name. I believe she is 8th grade. She'll be coming up with Cozy and Avery. All right, your next batter, number 1, Collins, hitting in the 11th spot, coming up in the box. Got a runner in scoring position at second. Only one out on her. And she'll take ball 1 down low inside. And you can see David Jones out there, first base coach, doing some type of dance. And that'll be ball 2 on Collins. And a little weak dribbler over there to first base. They'll get the play over there to first, but they will move Alyssa over to second.
Now batting, number 16, Natalie Gohan.
All right, number 16, Natalie coming up in the box. Got a runner in scoring position over at third. Brenda Nowak, welcome to the stream. Let me know which David you're talking about, and I will let them know that you're listening to the game. We got a David Jones and a David Welch on the team. David Jones is down there coaching first base. And that's going to be a wild pitch getting away, and Alyssa comes home and scores a run, extending their lead now 5-0. 2 balls and no strikes on Natalie. And that is it. So we have answered one question that we didn't have an answer to, and it is a 5 limit run per, or 4 run limit per half. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess it's 4 runs per half. Natalie does not finish her at bat. And I guess the coaches decided on 4 runs per limit. We will end the half inning. Natalie does not finish her at bat. David Welch. Okay, Brenda, I'll let him know. Welcome to the stream nonetheless. We appreciate you hopping on and giving us a look and watching the game. So they go 3 hits on 4 runs. No errors on the 6-4-3 side. None left on base. We will head to the top of the 3rd inning. Buzz NTX leading 6-4-3, 5-0. Going into the top of the 3rd. All right, here we go. Number 17 is going to be the leadoff hitter, hitting in the 9th spot for 6-4-3. Welcome back, Jeff. Ree. Oh, that's going to get away. High, wild pitch there. Definitely going to be a ball 1. Let's see, we started around 4:50. It's 5:31 now. Got probably a good 25 to 30 minutes. And gonna pop her up out of play to the right side. Foul ball. Strike 1. Waiting on your bride. So what kind of work you doing out there, Jeff? In Japan, no less. Got me curious. Thank you, sir. Good luck, Buzz. And that'll be inside, bringing in ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike is the count now. Sarah, welcome to the stream. Doing an audit of a company that manufactures parts for Boeing. I'll be, okay. Big time. And he's going to chop one over to the left side. Foul ball, going to bring the count full, 3-2. Well, I'm not much of a flyer, but if you like flying, that sounds like a pretty cool perk. They can do some out-of-town work in Japan. Deep, rich culture out there. Fantastic food. And that's going to be ball 4, and 6-4-3 will get a leadoff walk. See who we have up here now. Number 18, I think it is, hitting in the 10th spot. She has a runner at first with no outs. Nice pitch for strike 1 there, looking. And Kendall's about a 50-50 strike ball ratio. She has struck out 4 and walked 4. Getting the job out there in this game. Getting the job done. Showing bunt. And gets on top of the bat. Fouls it off. Strike 2. 50 pitches now from Kendall out there in the circle for Buzz NTX in the game so far. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3 for the first out. That'll be strikeout number 5 for Kendall in the game. And we will have a visit from Austin out there in the circle. What? You're gonna pull her? We will have a pitching change. I wasn't going to say it, but Kendall was pitching a no-hitter, believe it or not. And he wants to have number 27, Cosette, come in and get some work in. She's trying to work herself back into the rotation. She does have a little bit of ailment still kicking every once in a while. The back does tend to bother her a little bit, but not too bad. She is dealing with a slight left ankle discomfort. But she has been doing pretty well at lessons. And she did pretty well her last outing. She got the last inning of 1 game and then started the very next game and pitched 2 innings of pretty good ball. And she's given this opportunity here with Buzz leading 5-0. Kendall will exit on a no-hitter. All right, we'll see how number 27 Cosette fares. A lefty coming in. Number 43 is the next batter, hitting in the 11th spot. Has a runner at first with 1 out on her. And a swing and a miss, strike 1. And gonna foul her off to the right side, strike 2. And that's going to be a wild pitch, getting away a little high there, or rather way high. Bringing in ball 1, and that's going to advance the runner from first to second. 1 ball, 2 strikes, runner in scoring position at second now with 1 out. And that'll be a little low there for ball 2. And right down the pipe there, strike 3 looking, and Cozy registers her first strikeout for out number 2. Next batter is going to be number 5, hitting in the 12th spot. Has 2 outs on her, runner at second. And that'll be in the dirt, wild pitch. That'll allow the runner to get from second to third. Kenna doesn't want to make the throw down and risk anything. And we got time called. A runner at third. Shoe fell off maybe. Sliding into third. All right, we're back at play. There's a good pitch down the pipe there, a little high on the strike zone. He's going to call strike 1, bringing the count 1-1 now. 2 outs, runner in scoring position over at third. And pops her up, out of play to the right side, foul ball, strike 2. And that'll be in the dirt, getting away from Kenna. It's going to take a bowed bounce. Oh, they get her out off the wild pitch. Sometimes that's how you get it done. And that'll be the 3rd out. Those are one of the things you do not practice at lesson or work on at practice as a team. Wild pitches at third with a runner at third. It just works out that way sometimes. Most of the time it doesn't go your way. Every now and then it does. So we will head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Buzz NTX leading 5-0 over 643. You'll see the girls come across your screen here shortly, or should. Lead off is going to be number 16, Natalie, going to come up and finish her first at bat. And then we will rotate to the top of the order. Number 3, JC, and number 21, Mia. Number 11, Ella, still out there. Going to be pitching in the circle for 643.
Did you start with a new count?
Yes.
They put this bar right here down in the plate. These chairs. One plate.
Oh yeah, the bar. Yeah. And you can't relax.
It's just right there.
I'm always having to get up. Yeah, there's an odd height there. Yeah, because where I'm sitting, it exactly covers the batter's box from front to back. All right, here we go. Natalie hitting in the 12th spot in the lineup. New fresh at bat. She's going to start off with a ball 1 down low inside. Natalie looking for her first punch out and over the fence. That's a nice hard hit out of left field, finding the gap, and she'll be in there for a single. I have personally witnessed her hit the top rail of the 200-foot fence out in Weatherford High School, so we all know she possesses the power. All right, number 3, JC, coming up the box, 0 for 0. She reached on an error her last time up back of the 1st inning. No outs on her. She's got Natalie over at first base. Showing bunt. Oh, tries to take a slap at it. Foul, tips it just barely. That'll be strike 1 on her. And that'll be outside for ball 1. Catcher takes a look down at first, but Natalie goes nowhere. She settles back in at first. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. And kind of pops it over. Is that going to land in no man's land? It sure does. And she's going to be in there for a single. Natalie plays it right, and she'll be in there at second. Those are the spots you want to lay it down in. Shortstop barely had a shot at it, but just couldn't get enough to stretch out that arm. Next batter up, number 21, Mia. 0 for 1 in the game, grounded out to a 1-3 her last time up. She's got runners at first and second with no outs. Buzz sitting here threatening. And inside for ball 1. All right. Yeah, it was kind of weird. I was going to mention it, but now that the umpire calls out to the field umpire for a check, she was dodging the ball, but the bat came down. It kind of looked like a late bunt attempt, but I mean, she was dodging the ball. That's just.
I'm going to give her strikes over here.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunt there. Oh, nice bunt laid down. They do get the runner at third, and Mia will be there on a fielder's choice. They do get Natalie out at first. Nice bunt. Natalie just couldn't get there. She just missed the throw. They beat her over there at third. Next batter, number 10, Kenna coming in now. 1 for 1 in the game. Had a nice single up at left center. She's got runners at first and second. Oh, she goes for it. And fouls it off for strike 1. Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. A little high, but she gets under it. Now she's behind the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Good swing, though. What we used to say back in rec ball, good cut, good cut. And there's a hard, oh wow! Oh wow! Okay, you saw it here first. They already had 1 out, so it's not a triple play, it's a double play. So Kenna gets out, it goes off the third base's glove. Shortstop's there, it goes in her glove. And they throw down the second and get the third out. That couldn't work out any better than that. Really nothing much you can do about that. All right, let's look at the scorebook and see how we're going to score that. So I'm going to say Kenna gets out on a line drive to the shortstop after it ricochets off the third baseman's glove for the second out. And then JC gets thrown out, getting caught a little too deep because she thought that one was going. We all did. And that's just how it goes sometimes. You get those awesome plays. No runs on 3 hits, actually. No errors. 1 left on base. And we will head to the top of the 4th inning. Buzz NTX 2010 leading 5-0 over 6-4-3 Fastpitch-Urias. Number 27 Kozak going to come out and get herself a fresh set of outs here. Now that last play, that would have been great if we were set up on the fence on the backstop, you could have really saw that one in detail. You may have gotten a good view of it from us way back here in the press box. I'm gonna go back and try to look at that, because you see those all the time, college highlights. That'll be fun to go back and watch for any team. All right, here we go. This is number 5 hitting in the 12th spot. She'll come back and finish her at bat. And I'll be just a little low outside for ball 1. There's a good pitch, fouls it off back at the backstop, bringing the count 1-1 now. And a little high for ball 2. Kind of looked like a changeup there. Pushed it out just a little too much, didn't fall. Good pitch, pops her up over shortstop JC there, gets the first out. Speaking of, looks like we do have some defensive changes. Number 10, Kenna over at third. Number 3, JC over at shortstop. Brings number 1, Collins up to second. Number 12, Alyssa over at first. We got number 16, Natalie over at right field. Looks like number 11, Laney over at left field, and number 7, Trinity over at center. And number 21, Mia behind the dish. We will rotate to the top of the order. 4-6-4-3, number 20, hitting in the number 1 spot. She is 0 for 0, walked her last time up, just took a ball 1, and she takes ball 2. There's a good pitch. Oh, couldn't get a glove on it. That's going to drop for a single. And there goes the no-hitter. And 6-4-3 gets their first hit of the game here at the top of the 4th inning. All right, next batter, number 14, 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out her last time up back in the first. Has a runner at first with no outs. Oh, with 1 out, correction. And she takes strike 1. Oh, that's going to tag her in the right ankle there. She's going to feel that one. And hit by pitch. And 6-4-3 has another runner on. I'm going to have to put the hat on. Sun's starting to come down. All right, number 6 coming up with the box, hitting in the 3rd spot, 0 for 1. Struck out her first time up back in the 1st inning. 1 out on her. Runners at first and second, and she swings and misses on a strike there. And, oh, in between Kenna's legs, that's going to drop for a base hit. That's going to bring 1 run around. They're going to hold up at 3rd and 2nd. She'll be in there for a double RBI, putting 6-4-3 on the board. And Austin will have a little word on that. That was a hard hit ball, but very fieldable. There's a nice pitch on the inside there, bringing in strike one on number 7, hitting in the 4 spot. 0 for 1 in the game. She lined out to left field her first time up back in the 2nd inning. She's got runners in scoring position at 2nd and 3rd now with only 1 out. Pops her up over to left field, and she gets under it. They're going to tag over at 3rd. And they get her at 3rd, but the runner, I believe, will score from 3rd. She came across before the out was made. So we got an out over there, and I believe that was Laney. She makes the throw over to 3rd, gets the 3rd out, and I believe that's going to score another run. So 7 pop outs for the 2nd out and the 3rd out. All right. Wow, is that a delay in it?
Yeah, if I don't hit enter, maybe it goes away.
It's weird. There it goes. You're a genius. Yeah, I'm not 100% certain on how that should work, but I believe if she came across first before the out.
No, just come over here and pointed at the plate.
Okay.
He looked at me and pointed at the plate. All right, I'll put it up there.
I got you. All right. So we will head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Buzz still holding the lead, 5-2 over 6-4-3.
Now batting, number 6.
Lead off hitter is going to be number 6, Avery, hitting in the 4 spot. She's 1 for 1. Had a nice bunt. Fooled the defense. She'll be followed up by number 13, Gabrielle. Followed up by number 27, Cosette. And she'll step into the box here. And she'll be swinging against a schoolmate and pops her up over left center. Center's going to come and get a glove on it, and that will be out number 1.
Now batting, number 13, Gabrielle Gold.
My so cold, I think I'm down with iceberg.
Number 13, Gabrielle now coming up in the box. 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out her first time up back in the 1st inning. Got 1 out on her. And that'll be down low inside, ball 1. And it'll be high for ball 2. Gabrielle getting ahead in the count now. 2 balls and no strikes. Myra, Jim, welcome back. Myra not here? Okay. Okay. Oh, pops her up in the infield, and that should be a routine catch there for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 27, Cozy Tyson.
All right, number 27 coming up the box. Got 2 outs on her, quick 2 outs. Both pop-ups. Let's see if she can get something started with 2 outs here. And it'll be down outside, ball 1. 20 pitches for number 11, Ella, out there in relief thus far. And that'll be high for ball 2. Oh, pops her up on the left side. Let's see if anybody gets a glove on it. And no, they don't. And she'll come back on a 2-ball and 1-strike count. And that'll be low for ball 3, getting ahead in the count now. 3 balls and 1 strike. Oh, he's going to call a strike 2 at the top of the zone there. Full count now, 2 outs. Here comes the payoff pitch. Oh, a swing and a miss, strike 3. And Buzz goes down, 1, 2, 3. And we'll head to the top of the 5th inning. Buzz still leading 5-2 over 6-4-3. Game got started about 4:50. We're at 5:58, which gives us probably around less than 10 minutes left in the game, I'm going to guess. Well, looky here. We've got a pitch and change. A girl we haven't seen in the circle in a long time. Number 6, Avery, getting her 2024 spring debut back in the circle for Buzz NTX. Welcome back, number 6, Avery. If you're watching, if you ever watch back this stream, glad to see you back in the circle. We've been longing for you to come back. In turn, we should have some defensive changes. Let's see here. Nope, looks everything's the same. Laney over at left field. Trinity in center. Number 16, Natalie in right. We'll have Kendall over at first. Collins over at second. JC over at shortstop. Kenna over at third base. 21, Mia behind the dish. And here we go with number 6, Avery, with her debut showing back in the circle for Buzz NTX. Leadoff hitter is going to be number 11, hitting in the 5th spot, 0 for 1 in the game thus far. Struck out her first time up back in the 2nd inning. And that'll be a little low for ball 1.
It's already pacing.
Welch.
Yeah.
Just outside there for ball 2. Looking like a pretty good pitch. Yeah, I know the feeling, man. Ain't nothing like having a girl come back from an injury and get back in the circle for the first time. You never know how it's going to be. 3 balls and no strike is the count now. Avery going to have to find the strike zone here. And there's one that finds its own. 3 balls and 1 strike. I believe Avery is trying to get in with Miss Lauren Camacho out there in Hazel. Very good pitching instructor. And pops her up over to right field. Natalie's tracking it, and that's going to drop down for a base hit. Couldn't get there in time. And 6-4-3 as a leadoff hitter. Next hitter is going to be number 1, hitting in the 6th spot, 0 for 0. walked her first time up back in the second inning. She's got a leadoff hitter over at first base with no outs. Brandon, welcome to the stream. Long time no see, sir. And Natalie gets under that one, though, and gets the out over there in right field on a line drive for the first out. Next batter, number 19, coming up in the box. 0 for 0. Walked her first time up back in the second. She's going to take strike one looking. Runner still at first with one out now. Good pitch. Nice changeup for strike two swinging. And right in the glove, they're going to say it popped on the ground first, and they will get the leadoff runner over at second. Oh, I forgot to tag her. But Kenna will get that play. So let's see here. Runner out at second for the second out. Number 19 does get the fielder's choice. Next batter, 0-0, 0 for 1. Struck out her first time up back in the second inning. She's going to take a strike one looking. Runner at first with 2 outs. And a little early on that swing, fouls it over to the left side, strike 2. And fouls her over to the right side. On the 0-2 count, she'll see another pitch. And it's going to be a high, wild pitch getting past the catcher, and that will advance the runner from first to second. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner in scoring position now at second, and she pops her up. Who's going to call for it? Kenna will get the third out, and that will do it. And with a few minutes left to go, umpire's like, the game is done. Austin trying to get another half inning out of it. The Blues wanted to call it. Looks like 6-4-3 was ready too. So you can pretty much count it off and write it off as a victory on this second scrimmage game. Buzz NTX winning the game 5-2 over 6-4-3. 6:06, 4:50 start time. Pretty much time has expired, but we're going to go ahead and finish the half inning. Let a couple more girls get some at bats. So, that being said, leadoff hitter is going to be number 7, Trinity, hitting in the 7th spot, followed up by number 5, Kendall, followed up by number 11, Laney. Umpires shouldn't mind. They're getting paid, right? Pretty well, I would imagine, coming out here on a Sunday afternoon. Not bad for 3 hours worth of work. We don't know officially how far they'll take it.
Now batting, number 7, Trinity.
All right, number 7, Trinity stepping up to the box. 0 for 1. Popped out on a bunt attempt over the catcher. And she'll take ball 1 there. And she'll take ball 2. Getting ahead in the count. 2 balls and no strikes. And that'll be a little low for ball 3. And going to pop her up in the center field. Center fielder's going to come up and, oh, she drops it. But that was a pretty spectacular attempt, though. I got to give you that. She almost had it in her glove. Kept it in front of her, though. Kept Trinity at first base. Next batter, number 5, Kendall. 1 for 1 in the game. Had a nice hit out to left center last time up back in the second inning, correction. She's got a fast runner over at first base. And swinging him is strike 1. 30 pitches now for number 11, Ella, out there for 6-4-3. And that'll be high. There goes Trinity. She's going to take first. Oh, wow. That looked like that hit her in the face of the helmet. But she does get the stolen base. And that is 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner in scoring position at second. And I swing and a miss. Strike 2. Oh, wow. She gets one up high there. And she's going to drop down for a base hit, roll all the way to the fence. Here comes Trinity around third to home. She'll settle in there for a double RBI. We're going to go ahead and mark that down on the board, but it's unofficial.
Now batting, number 11, Lady Marriott.
But that'll be good for the stat book and for the highlights for Sideline HD. Next batter up, number 11, Laney. 1 for 1, had a nice double all the way to the fence out in left center back in the second inning. She's got a runner at second. And that'll be ball 1. Yeah, she went for it. That was a high pitch for Kendall. I guess with her height, she was able to get a bat on it. Nice flat swing. Oh, that was a good pitch to hit right there. Bringing in strike 1 looking. 1 ball, 1 strike. And she herself gets a fair ball over the third baseman's glove. She's going to round first and settle in there for a double RBI. Scoring another run, unofficially taking it 7-2.
Now batting, number 12, Alyssa Medina.
Next batter up, number 12, Alyssa. She is 1 for 1. Had a nice double out to right field. Her last time up, back in the second. She's got a runner at second scoring position. She takes ball 1. And that'll be high inside for ball 2. And that'll be high for ball 3. Alyssa getting ahead in the count now, 3-0. And let's see how long 6-4-3 and the Blues allow this to continue. No outs. Leading 7-2 now. And she will draw the walk.
Now batting, number 1, Collins Mercadante.
Next batter up now, number 1, Collins. 0 for 1 in the game, grounded out to a 4-3. Her first time up back in the second inning. No outs on her. Has runners at first and second. And I'm not exactly sure what's going on here now. Oh, we got a new pitcher. Number 14. Okay, we do have a new pitcher. That does it for number 11. Okay, Fly, you can hang out somewhere else instead of my right leg anytime. Alrighty, we're ready to get back at the action. New pitcher, number 14, coming in the circle for 6-4-3. And she'll take a foul ball there. Strike 1. And that'll be ball 1. If I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, I think this is Wes's daughter. Wes is one of the assistant coaches on 6-4-3. Good guy. Met him back at Pioneer Saginaw Rec Center over there in Saginaw when we played rec ball. He was the president of the association. He eventually moved to D&D about 2 years later. And going to pop her up, and that will be against the fence there. Foul ball. Coached at D&D for several seasons. Then I believe moved to XL Elite with Urias. And they all decided to make the move to 6-4-3. And I believe this is their first full season of 6-4-3 fast pitch. Organization created by Brooke Richards. That'll be a foul ball. And going to pop her up over on the left side. Third base should get a glove on it, and that will be the first out. Next batter up, number 16, Natalie. 1 for 1 in the game. Had a nice hit out to left field. Turned out to be a single. She's got runners at first and second with only 1 out on her. Oh, swing and a miss on a high pitch there. Strike 1. And that'll be a ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And that'll be high for ball 2. Natalie getting ahead of the count now, 2-1.
This may be last one.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay. That's what he was telling JC. And they just may walk her to get it done. 3 balls and 1 strike is the count now. We believe Natalie will be the last batter. And pops her up over shortstop's going to get a glove on it for out number 2. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go ahead and register another out there to finish this inning. Exit scoring in the game. And the official score was 5-2. Buzz over 643. We appreciate y'all hopping on and coming along with us. Rusty, great job on the scoreboard today. Appreciate your help. And that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. We will have next weekend off. We'll do our usual Sunday practice, and I believe we will be at a tournament after that. Of course, we will maybe get a coach's corner in next week or the week after, giving you some updates of the upcoming tournament and how this went. And that'll pretty much be it. Thank you, Josh Richards, for allowing us to have press box access. And thank you, Brewer High School, for allowing both teams to come out here and play a couple of scrimmage games on your field. Beautiful new scoreboard out there. Sorry Avery hit it. Hopefully it didn't put a dent in it. Other than that, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for all the love and support and all the comments in the chat. And we will see you next time.